Welcome to the latest episode of the King of the Road Show on Fox 4 KBTV. The King of the Road Show is a national award-winning entertainment-based program produced by Southeast Texans for Southeast Texans.
King of the Road.
Thanks for watching the King of the Road Show HD. I'm Jim King of the Road. We'll kick off another star-studded entertainment extravaganza in just a few minutes. But for country music's biggest stars from yesterday and today, your best choice is King's Country Internet Radio at kingscountry.net. King's Country is streaming 24/7 worldwide and in crystal clear quality from right here in Beaumont, Texas, where country is king. You've heard the rest. Now stream the best country music mix on the planet with no BS. Download the free app from tunein.com and take us everywhere with your mobile device. That's King's Country Internet Radio, sponsored by the Logon Cafe, Guideco Technologies, and King of the Road Productions. Now stay with me for another fun-filled 30 minutes. On this week's show, we'll check out another one of the area's best bands with a Local Licks exclusive. We'll also air rising country star Angela Hess's new music video, Which One of You Boys, as my music clip of the week, sponsored by Stavin Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont, Texas. But first, we'll look in the rear view at the recent exclusive with country star Sammy Kershaw. Ride shotgun with me.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road Show.
Oh, hi, to the game.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
Checks I'm cashing. I ain't no angel, but I've been sitting out a few more dances with the devil. Little Susanna down in Louisiana, pretty as she can be. All the boys want her, they even say she's gonna, but she don't. But me, I'm a lucky fella, as Leo tried to tell her, girl, you better leave him alone. But none let me see what she sees in me.
We're glad to have you here at Stavin Marvin's. Have you tried the food yet? It is fantastic.
No, I got a bet going with my tour manager, and I'm not going to lose.
I heard about that bet, and I think it's something we probably can't talk about.
No,
here.
we can't talk about that.
Okay.
You know,
Darn the luck.
No, you know I'm not going to lose. I'll tell you that right now.
Sammy Kershaw's latest album's called Better Than I Used to Be, which came out a couple of years ago. And after that BP oil spill, you got all involved in the cleanup and actually became the spokesman for a website that has helped in the cleanup. How's the coastline doing out there?
Coast is doing fine, man. Look, Mother Nature has a way of correcting herself and cleaning herself up. Mm-hmm. I mean, it wouldn't have been here for so long.
Are the shrimpers doing good now down there?
Everybody's doing great, man.
All right, good.
You know, I'm sure they still have a few little problems here and there, but like I said, Mother Nature takes care of herself. That's why she's been around for so long.
That's why you've been around so long, because you're a great singer. Of course, Sammy Kershaw, you really got started when you were about 11 years old.
I was 12.
Your grandfather bought you a guitar, and then shortly after that, you lost your father. I'm still sorry about that, but you kind of had to grow up early, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I was the oldest of 4 kids and grew up real quick. I was thrown into the bar scene when I was 12 years old, you know.
Yeah.
So, back in 1970, the only people that were listening to country music were probably 45 and older, you know. Most young kids back then didn't know what country music was. So I was just hanging around older people, so I grew up fast. I was around a lot of alcohol and drugs, you know, since
then you cleaned up in the 80s.
I was 12,
yeah.
And I roared, man. I did a lot of roaring. I was rolling.
I've traveled millions of miles, hung with good and bad crowds, been on top and way down low too. paid off some long overdues, hailed the king and bad news. And I've been lonesome a time or two. I've been lost in the whiskey, did some running on empty. I've lived hard, it's all in the book. But the lines on my face ain't the miles that you see. It's just the route that I took. Change some things if I could, I just don't know if I would. My roads have been rough and smooth. Remember where I came from, just not all that I've done. There's not much I haven't lived through. I've been lost in the whiskey, did some running on empty. I've lived hard, it's all in the book. But the lines on my face ain't the miles that you see. Well, it's just the route that I took. Well, it's just the route that I took. Oh, yeah.
Has country music always been your passion? Because I know
Yeah.
you like rock, because you even did a project with the Leonard Skinner tribute album a
Man,
while
look,
back.
I love music, period. I'm from Southwest Louisiana. We have a whole lot of Cajun music and Zydeco music and blues. We have jazz. We have what we call swamp pop. We have southern rock and roll. We have a lot of country. All those musics put together, just kind of, that's how I came up with my sound. But I love all kinds of music. Music is music. I don't like rap. I'm not
at
scared
all.
to tell you.
No
Not at
Eminem
all.
for you, huh?
Not for me.
Yeah.
I don't. No, not even a bag of M&Ms.
Because you're on this diet. You got to win that bet. That's right. I'd hate to see you lose that bet.
Oh, me too. I won't lose. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was really surprised to read that in 1991, your first big hit, Cadillac Style, was a song you really didn't even want to release. And that's
Yeah,
one of
it
my
was,
favorite songs, since I
I
drive
was
a
down
Cadillac.
in South Louisiana, and my producer buddy Cannon was over in Nashville, and he started looking for songs. And I was a remodel supervisor for Walmart.
Yeah, I
and,
heard about that.
I quit. After I signed my record deal, I quit and I went back to Lafayette home and started building houses again because I knew I'd be gone from my family a lot. So I was going to spend as much time as I could. Well, anyway, Buddy was listening to songs in Nashville, and that was the first song he ever sent me.
Cars are no really. I get Chevrolet pay, but I got a big smile. But my little baby loves me Cadillac style.
I remember one day I was mowing the grass outside, and I saw the mailman come, and I went over there and checked the mail, and there it was, a little cassette tape box that he had mailed to me with that song on it. I couldn't wait. I was so excited, you know. It's something I had been waiting on for 21 years. I mean, 21-year overnight success in the music business.
Right.
And I couldn't wait to listen to that song. And I got about halfway through, and I shut it off. And I looked over in the kitchen at my wife then, and she said, "That's not very good, is it?" I said, "That's terrible." And I got on the phone, I called Buddy. I said, "Buddy, you can't be sending me stuff like this. This is not me." And he said, well, just give it a chance. When you come on up to cut the album, we'll do it. If you don't like it, we'll move on to something else. And we cut it. I listened back to it in the control room, and I said, yeah, man, this is me. And of course, it became my first single off of in my
Cadillac
career.
Style. Hey, thanks for your time.
You bet, man.
Continued success. Sammy Kershaw's latest album is called Better Than I Used to Be.
Better Than I Used to Be.
And you can still do it, and you still are better than you used to be.
I don't know about that, man. Well, I am better than I used to be. I don't know if I can still do it.
I know how to hold a grudge. I can send a bridge up in smoke. And I can't count the people I've let down, or the hearts I broke. You ain't gotta dig too deep if you wanna find some dirt on me. But I'm learning who you've been ain't who you've gotta be. It's gonna be an uphill climb. Oh, honey, I won't lie. I ain't no angel, but I've been sitting out a few more dances with the devil and cleaning up my act little by little. I'm getting there. I can finally stand the man in the mirror I see. I ain't as good as I'm gonna get, but I'm better than I used to be.
It's the King of the Road Show HD, and coming up later we'll air another installment in our local Lick series, featuring some of the area's best bands. Coming up next is Angela Hess's new music video, Which One of You Boys, on King's Music Clip of the Week, sponsored by Stavin Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.
King of the Road Productions does top quality 3-camera high definition concert shoots. If you've got an area band, what are you waiting for? Hire us and we'll meet you at the venue of your choice to tape up to an hour of your group's live performance with 3 Canon HD cameras and an audio hookup through the soundboard. You'll have access to all the exclusive footage and permission to use it for promotional purposes. As an added bonus, your band will be featured on the King of the Road Show HD. For more information, call 409-748-9689 or email Jim at jimkingoftheroad.com.